Hey guys, this is Spencer. It was just brought to my attention that this guy Carlos, I've never heard of him before in my life, but evidently he had some issues with my last video. My last video, I was actually responding to a video that a lady in Big Profit System made about me, but he, I believe in addressing issues point for point, like I have with a few others. And I stand on truth always, so I pretty much prevail in all of it. But let's see what the guy has to say, okay? He's kind of long-winded. He's kind of repetitive, so I don't know. I might forward some of it. I don't know. But I want him to understand why I do what I do. I want everybody to understand what I do. And so I want to address his concerns right here.
About the video, right? And you mentioned two names, right? Okay. Now, mind you, you just dropped two names. Those two names, those people got checks, mind you. Now, the first one, the lady, shout out to you for getting that $3,000 check, by the way, in the mail. Okay. She mentioned your name for a reason. That's just,
So he don't want me mentioning her name, but it's okay that she mentioned my name for a reason. Whatever reason that was. Oh, her reason was that I use Big Profit System name in my titles. As I explained in my last video, I put Big Profit System in my titles so that the people looking to join Big Profit System hopefully will see my videos before they make that mistake. So many people join my team that's already current Big Profit members, and they're not making any money. And so I try to, I mean, if I put videos out and I didn't mention Big Profit System and I do a YouTube search on Big Profit System, they're not going to find me. Then they're not going to get my warnings. So I put the Big Profit System name in my titles so people can see the other side, the flip side of the coin. It really upsets me that so many people are losing money with that program. And but that's the reason I use the Big Profit System name is so people looking at Big Profit System can see my videos and hopefully have a conversation with me so that when they join my team, it's the first money they spend. It's not them joining me trying to recruit what they've already lost in Big Profit System. I'm trying to save people money. That's why I put the name in my videos.
is that because you're sitting there doing your videos, your YouTube videos, and put on Big Profit System because you feel some type of way of Big Profit System, which I'm not going to argue about. That's your opinion.
It's not for me. It's for
That's
the
just
guys
that.
looking at it.
Now, but you see that the lady got her $3,000 check though.
By the way, that's only half of what she earned. She earned $6,000. They took half of her money. They take half your money on every sale you make, if you even get credit for the sale. But there's a reason she made that money, and I'll explain it near the end of the video.
You see that, right?
And I promise you it wasn't from a postcard.
Okay. So in other words, that was 100% right there, clarified that Big Profit System is legit. Right? Right. Okay. Let's go to the second guy.
It's legit. It's a real business. But only the gurus are making money, the ones out there on YouTube. That's the only ones making the money. The average person ain't making no money with it. The average person is spending countless dollars, hundreds of dollars, to send out postcards, and all their prospects are doing a YouTube search. And this lady here and all the other gurus on YouTube for the Big Profit System are getting their leads, and they're getting checks. Like you said, they show you the checks. But I guarantee you, it's not from their own marketing efforts. It's from the efforts of other people in the system that aren't on YouTube, that are spending money, sending money out to the general public on postcards, spending money on postcards to the general public, and getting people to go to YouTube. And then they're finding these guys like Carlos and here and all these. I ain't even gonna say them on it. Just do a search and you'll see all the gurus in Big Profit System. They're making money not because they're spending money on advertising, but because the little guys are sending out postcards and their prospects are going to do a search and see what it's about. And they're finding these guys and they're sending these guys your money. And the little guys aren't making any. And they're very upset. They call me devastated because now they've already spent $6,000 and then have to turn again to pay to join our program. And they do it though because they know it's the only hope they have to not only recouping what they've already spent, but a chance to really make some more money because our system doesn't allow the gurus in the program to use our company name in our videos. So when someone does a postcard mailing or any kind of advertisement, if their prospect does a search, they're not going to find nobody else they can join in our program, which is Turbo Web Solution. So they have no choice but to get back with the person that sent them the advertisement to start with. And that's fair. And it levels the playing field for everybody to make money, not just these cats on YouTube.
Because you said a little bit more things. The guy with the hat. He's been marketing longer than you.
He has. He's an awesome
But
guy.
this is what I don't get. When you said he's been marketing before I have and before she has, but this is where you fail.
Fail.
He's doing Big Profit System himself.
He sure is.
And he's getting checks in the mail.
All right, let me explain that. Tom is a professional marketer, just like I am. And he's an upstanding guy. He's high energy. He's very intelligent. And he's a good guy. He's an old friend of mine. And I guess that's why it might have bothered me a little bit because the lady kind of bashing him there. But Tom is like me. Tom is like the other gurus you see on YouTube. Tom can make money in anything he puts his hand to, just like I can. I've been in 4 high ticket programs since 2007, and I've been a top earner in every program. And it's not because of the program; it's because of my style of marketing and the way I do things. And I mind you, I don't spend hardly any money on advertising. I get a lot of my sales, my videos from the pass up, from my downline. Once you build a good team in our business, it kind of takes on a life of its own. But Tom is a good marketer, and again, I just about bet Tom don't. If he sends out any postcards at all, it ain't many. Majority of the sales he's getting are from people finding him on YouTube. YouTube is the ticket, guys. If you want to make money with a big profit system, you better get yourself out there with the rest of them. And you better learn how to get yourself, I don't know. Um, you need to learn how to get yourself out there on the first couple of pages of YouTube. And that's hard to do with big profit systems. So there's so much competition. That's another thing that makes it hard for just the little guy because all the gurus, they know how to get placed on the first 10 videos on YouTube. I know how to. But so Tom makes good money because people see him on YouTube. He don't make all those, what did he say, 10 videos or so? He don't make all those videos for nothing. It's not just a waste of time. He's making money from it because the little guys are sending money on postcards and their prospects are going on YouTube and they see him all over the place. Does that make him bad? No. He just knows how to market. But the money's not in the postcards. I bet you he don't spend $600 a pop on postcards. Uh, it wouldn't be a bad thing if he did, because if he sends out postcards and people go do a YouTube search, well, they're gonna find him, the guy they got the postcard from. And if the little guys in the program send out postcards and they do it and their prospect do a YouTube search, well, they're gonna find the gurus out there too. So the gurus win either way, and they're making money hand over fist, but they still only get 50% of what they make. I am surprised that Tom is willing to take only half of what he earns when he's used to 100% like I am. But he has more than uh, one egg in the basket, so to speak. Tom's like always got something going on. He'll always make good money. But anyway, let's let this guy ran on a little bit.
I don't understand that. You need to explain that.
I just did.
You basically bashing Big Profit
I'm
System.
not bashing nothing. I'm not bashing the Big Profit System. It's an awesome program for the gurus to make money, and they're doing it. They're making a lot of it off the efforts of the regular people in the program that ain't making no money. I'm not bashing it. Don't say. I'm just trying to look after probably 98% of the other people out there looking to join.
But you're giving props to the hat guy that's been along, that's been marketing longer than you. The Big Profit System at that, and he joined the Big Profit System at that. Why don't you give him your 45 grand and maybe he'll promote you? I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense right there. You kind of like contradicting yourself just a little bit because you mentioned his name.
Again, I'm not contradicting myself. Big Profit System works for the gurus. Tom's a guru. That's why he's in it. That's not the issue. Again, I'm looking after the 98% out there that's not gurus. I'm trying to I'm trying to catch them before they spend their money because they're probably not going to make none with this system. And if they do, it's only half of what they earn. My whole issue. I'm tired of people calling me with a heart broke when I spent about every last dime they got, devastated because they joined Big Profit System. They come to me after the fact. I'm trying to warn people so I can catch them before the fact, before they spend the money, so that they're in a lot better position when they do come to me.
The guy with the hat, all right, or whatever the case may be. And he's getting thousands. 1,500, 3,000,
He always will.
6,000,
He knows what he's doing.
500. He's just getting mailbox money just like you are. My thing is you're bashing Big Profit System and you're getting these emails and passwords to go in the back office, and then the lady or whoever it was, sorry that you didn't see success in the Big Profit System. Okay?
Okay. That lady didn't give me access to her back office. Several others did. And that lady is only one of many, 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 many people that have called me. A lot have joined my team since, and some of them haven't. They ain't got the money now. They wasted it on Big Profit System. But it's been a lot of people, not just that lady.
But everything is in the Big Profit System in the back office. It takes money to make money. I'm pretty sure you spent.
And the only reason I showed a screenshot of the back office is to prove to people that the members are telling me this stuff. They're the ones that let me see the back office. If I wasn't telling the truth, they want the members. There won't be no members to give me access to the back office, and I will have no way to get back there. But the fact that I am in the back office, I did that to show y'all that I'm being honest with you.
So yourself spend money on what you do to go ahead and get them checks in the mailbox, right? Right. So my whole thing is just how are you gonna bring up the guy with the hat and he's joined the Big Profit System
Well, he's stuck on that,
and
ain't
he's
he?
making money, but then again you're bashing the system. And
I'm
then
not
you said
bashing
that
the
he's
system.
been
And I just told you
marketing
one time I was making the money.
longer than you and the lady. Like you bashed two people and you contradicted your own self with that one.
I didn't contradict
Make no
myself, dude.
sense. I'm just saying. I just wanted to point that out real quick. But the guy with the hat is making money just as well as the lady is making mailbox money.
And they will continue to make money as long as if they put themselves out there on YouTube, because the little guys are sending them customers and they don't even know it. That's my whole point, dude. That's what I'm trying to relay to everybody.
as well. So my whole thing is this. You know why I didn't join with you? Because your whole website looks just 1978 looking. It's like old, dude. You know what I mean? And it needs a little bit of upgrade on
Let me ask you something, Carlos. How much did you make last week with your website? You ever heard a phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? A lot of people use the same cookie cutter website that they buy from the same system, I think it's called Happy Cow, where you got the video, then you got some pictures of testimonies, and then you got the product. It's the same layout. Individuality, I'm going to give you a little lesson, Carlos. Individuality is what sells in this industry. You got to find your leading edge over the competitors. You got to stand out. You got to be different. And people like for people to be real, and people like simplicity. Take some notes, bro. People like simplicity. My website's simple. It's big, it's bold, and it's to the point, and people get to see who they're working with. Not just a picture. They see me in a video. They talk to me on the phone. I'm real. People sell people, products don't. This website here has generated me probably well over, probably close to a couple $1,000,000 in the last few years. How much have you made in the last year? Ask yourself that question. Maybe you need a website that looks a little more like mine.
it. You know what I mean? But then again, in the back of your mind, you're probably thinking, who's this kid and this, that, and third. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, dude.
It's okay, but yet you keep bashing me. But it's okay. It's okay. And you probably, I hope you're making light bill money.
It's okay. I just want to let you know and put this video out because the guy is making money and the lady as well. They're getting mailbox money, dude. You're using Big Profit System for what on your title? For what?
I explained that already. To keep people from joining the gurus in their program. I'm hoping, I'm a big red flag out there. Wait, wait a minute. Don't throw your money away. Listen to what I got to say first. And I appreciate you putting this video out there for me because now a lot of people that's been following you, they will now know about me and they will see my videos. So you just help me in your, whether you realize it or not, you just help me to reach more people, to warn more people before they waste money in Big Profit System. So appreciate it, buddy.
Come on now. You're making money.
I am.
You're making 20,
My team is
40,
too.
50,
I bet your team ain't.
$60,000 every other day. You was just in Japan.
Not every other
You're
day.
worrying about
Every
Big
day.
Profit System, which is a proven fact that everybody gets money, just like your system. And you.
Majority of the sales I made in Japan were pass-up sales, my downline. And when we get paid, we make 100%. And we get to decide how we want to get paid. We can get cash or we can get cashier's checks. And the reason we get to decide is because the customers pay us directly. We don't have to trust a third-party closer that we don't even know who is to cut us a check. And if they do cut us a check, it's only going to be half what we earn. You know what I'm saying? And and once you do join Big Profit System, you ain't gonna get no help. I showed you the back office. Do not contact your coach. You're on your own. That's not the case for me. I'm very transparent. After you join me, you just call me up. I'm always here for my team. Most people text me, but if it's too big to text, then they give me a ring. Sorry about the bird ringing the bell in the background. She tries to get involved in all my videos.
Worried about Big Profit System and you're putting them on your titles? So I say this respectfully, man. You know what I mean? You're making money. I understand. I don't know where you're getting at because everybody's getting money. And I'm saying this because you mentioned the guy with the hat. He's a proven fact that he's making money with Big Profit System. You understand?
And he always will. But again, that don't mean the other 98% is.
understand what I'm saying? It's a proven fact. You mentioning him yourself. And I congratulate him, because he just put it out there like he gets money with the Big Profit System. He did like 10 videos off Big Profit System.
And he made those 10 videos for a reason. Because those videos is what makes him money, not postcards. If you are in Big Profit System and you've already wasted money to join, stop spending $600 a pop on postcards. Make some videos, guys. Get yourself out there. When you do postcard marketing or any kind of marketing, put a link in your advertisement to your YouTube video. Brand yourself. So when your prospects do get a postcard from you, they don't just get an ID number and hope that you get credit for the sale. Give them a link to send to YouTube. Let them see who you are. You ain't got to show them money if you ain't made none. Just talk about the business. Let them see that you're real. Put yourself out there like Tom and the rest of them. And that's the best chance of you making your money back. Then when you get ready to make some real money, give me a call. I'll show you how to multiply that. I'm telling you stuff that the gurus won't tell you, guys. Anybody watch this video, I'm being straight up with you. I'm making good money. You making money is not going to hinder me from making any money, But I just know it's very hard from people calling me what they're saying. They're not making, most of them's not making the big money in the Big Profit System. And it's the reason is they're telling them to do it the wrong way. I'm telling you, I'm giving you what they call the guru's insight. Videos is where it's at. If you want to compete with the big dogs, you got to get where the big dogs are at. If you want to win a wrestling match, you got to get in the ring. You got to wrestle your competitors. Put yourself out there, guys. Put yourself out there. That's the only chance you got of making your money back. Okay?
And here you go, acknowledging him. Basically, to me, you contradicted yourself.
Not a contradiction.
Stop it. It's just pointless. Where are you getting at? I don't understand.
I hope you understand by now.
Enjoy your money.
I just explained it thoroughly, Carlos.
It's a proven fact that everybody's making money from your system and Big Profit System. What's the issue here? What's the issue? The issue is that, because we get, the coaches get money and plus we get money and things of that nature, and then you guys over there get 100%. All right, cool. That's it. Everybody's different. Everybody don't want to go with you. Some people want to go with, dude, there's a billion freaking people out here in this world. Let them choose what they want to do. You just putting the word out. You like McDonald's. You like a McDonald's or something like that. You advertise. Relax with the Big Profit System. What's the issue, dude? Everybody's getting money.
Carlos, I don't even remember the last time I spent a penny on advertising. With our system, you get about 10 to 15 people front line to you, and they're duplicating what we're doing, and they're passing up their first sale, and the person they pass up passes up theirs. Before long, you build a small army of residual income. You no longer have to pay for advertising anymore. I don't spend any money on advertising, dude. You don't have to with our system. And just so you know that, and I'm not, like I said, everybody's making money. Some join me, some join that one, and some join Big Profit System. That's not the point. I'm trying to save the 98% out there. $6,000, $12,000. I'm trying to save them some money so that by the time they come to me, they're not a victim. They haven't spent any money yet. And it puts them in a whole lot better position. So now when I do make money working with us, it's pure profit. They're not having to work to recoup the money they've lost already in Big Profit System. It's money in their pocket right out of the gate if I can catch people before they become a victim to Big Profit System. That's my whole point, bro. That's it. It's not to bash the program, not to bash anybody. I have a heart for people. And I've been in this industry a long time. And I focused on serving others. The good Lord, He came as a servant among men. So when you focus on serving and helping others and steering them in the right direction, then you're going to be blessed yourself. Think on that a little bit.
It was just in Japan.
Had a fun time
I
too.
just got my $1,500 from.
You made $1,500, bro. You didn't make $1,500. You made $3,000, and you only got half of it. I made $52,000 in Japan that I didn't even have to work for. So when you get tired of making peanuts and you want to make 100% of what you make, give me a call, bro.
Big Profit System.
We'll pull out your little peanut check.
Hold on. Let me just prove it to you.
That's like the bare minimum when
You
our
know?
program's $1,000. 80% of people join at
Can you see
6,500,
that?
and we get every dime of it.
I
You
don't know
will
if you can
too.
see that,
Join.
man. Look, hold on. Yeah, man. Relax.
I'm relaxed, bro.
Calm down.
You the one all tied up in a knot,
Enjoy
not me.
yourself,
I'm
man.
responding to
You
your
know,
video.
I don't know what it is, but I say this respectfully. That's all, man.
Respectfully.
It's getting kind of boring. You saying Big Profit System, you know, like, and using it as your title.
Carlo, you don't say disrespectfully, brother. You're afraid that the last video I made, might deter people from joining with you after they come and see your videos on YouTube. And it probably will. That's the point, bro. It's to warn people before they waste money with Big Profit System. Anyway, guys, he rants on. He's pretty repetitive about the same old things, you know. But like I said, I make these videos to be a warning, a red flag to people. I don't put a video with a big one out there, BPS warning. Red flags ought to go off. Because if you join BPS, you're not going to make no money unless you know how to compete with the gurus on YouTube. If you are in Big Profit System, stop wasting your money on those postcards. You're probably not getting credit for the ID. There's no way to know. They could be giving them to their buddies, you know. And then if you do happen to get credit, then you're not gonna be able to call your coach. I mean, you're not gonna get the 50% of the money you earn. And if you ever want help with marketing, they tell you flat out, don't contact your coach. He's busy closing up the sales. It's got it in the big back office as soon as you log in, big letters. Don't call your coach. Where are you gonna get help from? You know. So we're busy closing up the sales, they say. And I just think that's ironic. They don't mind you calling the coach before they get your money. But then after you get your money, you're on your own. Good luck with that. And they tell you spend about $600 more on postcards. Like I said in my last video, why on earth would someone spend $600 to reach 1,000 people with 1,000 postcards? But I can show you how to spend $20 and reach 8,500 people. $20. If you make a sale, you get 100% of it. If you need help, you got my personal cell phone number. I'm your personal coach. Okay? I'm always there. I don't care if you make 100 sales. But anyway, Carlos, I appreciate the video. You've actually helped me propagate my message because now your whole list will know about me. And so thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And I hope that I've answered the questions you've asked in this video, and I've answered them to the best of my knowledge and truthfully as I can. And I hope now you too understand why I do what I do. God bless you, brother, and I wish you the best of success. Bye now.